Good evening, how we doing? Sorry to keep you all waiting. It's been kind of an evening for that. Oh, I'm smudgy apparently. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Been a busy one. Just for me, anyway. Right, can we see? Oh dear God. No, I cannot. Like, how the heck do my glasses get so smudgy? They actually do anything. I don't know. Shocking. So, how are we all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you very much for the new sub, Spillboy. Welcome. So, how are we doing? Evening Star, evening Tristan, evening DJ Scruff Nasty, how are we doing? Evening Grey. Didn't I hit rank 100 last time? No, I didn't. I hit rank 99 last time. So we should hit rank 100 tonight, I'm fairly confident. Hope you're well there, Grey. How are we doing, Matt? How are we doing, Steve? Hope everybody's good. Yeah, I've been working on a new build today, and kind of got lost in doing that, so... Well, the half cup was saying, you planning on having any dinner tonight? That sort of thing? I was like, oh, crap. It was like, gone 7:30 by then, so... Whoops. But we are here now, so... Get things rolling. How are we doing, Gentigo? Evening, PC. Hope we're all well. Drive arriving tomorrow, Stella. Nice. Hopefully we're back on track then. PlayStation Powerhouse next week. Yeah, I hope it works out for you. Ended up going for pizza, Star. It was a bit late to cook. So, jumped on that one. It was quite good. Stumbled across a new pizza place in town. That's quite nice. Always nice to mix things up once in a while. Degrease my fingers a bit. But definitely quicker than cooking. Which is what I had planned to cook would take like probably an hour and a half. How we doing, Helmet? You alright? Right then, let's get the ball rolling, shall we? Nose is all tickly today, no? Yeah, should have a shiny new build up over the weekend. To see how the video actually works out and what I end up doing with that, because I'm not quite sure at the moment. It's making my arm crazy. Blame myself, stop myself itching. Right. What goodies we got in the atomic shop today? Caps. Okay. Well, we'll give that to another character, I think. I'm not for another character. The country door is on offer. If you haven't picked that up, you definitely should. It's one of the nicer ones. So, managed to get everything prepped today, so should be ready to rock and roll. What's a good pizza? Like ham and olives and other stuff on there that I've forgotten. Sweet corn and peppers and stuff, I think. Decent. Did not get takeaway today. What did you do, Stella? I've got to get round to using that flying fortress again for something that's on point. Do like that. Good build, actually, though. Definitely need to figure out a way to incorporate it into something. Need to figure out how to snap foundations through the stairs as well, so I can have it on the side rather than on the front. Otherwise, it just dominates your camp space way too much. Right then, so I need to tweak stuff, don't I? Because I was messing around with audio settings earlier again. That one, and the voices are already back. I have to turn voices off because spot I'm building at has a couple of settlers hanging around that just will not shut up, which is a slight drawback to the spot, but there we go. So, we're back in my village camp for a change, for tonight anyway. I'll have a video up over the weekend so you can catch a glimpse of the new camp, and then we'll probably head over there after that next week. Well, we'll have to see what we're going to do Fallout-wise next week, because, yeah. I should have the season done by then. Have the season done by tonight. Food and drink down me. Gallet. Nice. Pretty well geared. Good. So, yeah, chasing rank 100. Let's make sure I've got the right thingamajig on. Yeah. Daily up wasn't too bad this afternoon. Cloaked mole miners in West Tech. That was alright. Small enough location that it's reasonably manageable. The cloaking thing made them a bit harder to spot. I mean, I cut things a little fine, but it went well. So, I need 2,500. That shouldn't be too terribly difficult to do. So what we got? 1, 2. Yeah, then why need to do all of these at all? So daily up I want to do, fleeting event I want to do. It's the storm one. Brotherhood backpack event in Airsheep. Okay. Hacker terminal. Well, I should be able to do that. Kill some ghouls. Not sure how I'm doing on the levelling up front. We'll see. What are the weekly ones? 2 more daily ups and 1 level up. So I should do it, I think. So, oh yeah, I do want to be on there, don't I? Let's bang the level up on the tagged list. I know where I'm at. Gonna worry about that too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I should have that down anyway, so yeah, shouldn't be too shabby. Could do the group as well, just because it's going to be very, very easy to do. Easy score, so let's do that one. Okay, let's that team. That crossed off, and I'll head off because do my own thing as per, because I'm an anti-social git. Nice. I'm going to tweak those audio settings just a tiny little bit, because I turned down the effects settings, didn't I? So things seem a bit weird. There we are, should be better. Okay, so let's start with either inventing the ash heap or hunting some feral ghouls. Couple down here. Real blasting welch. Okay, let's go do that. That's a good start. Just wraps for tea. Yeah, wraps can be good. Been having wraps from Nando's from time to time. He develops a taste for that.
Members,
get your feet over there on your head. In your up, how we doing?
Tainted by pests. Anyone available should report to the designated extermination site. That is all.
Did I get the scout helmet? Not yet. It's the reward for completing, I believe, 3 sets of weekly challenges. So this is only the second week. So end of next week should be the helmet. Next week's reward should be flags, from what I understand as well, which will be cool. Hello. Goodbye. Don't want anything you have. I want to free up space of a moustache, really. Could I activate that? That'd be great.
Signal detected. Activate additional signal sources to initiate extermination protocols.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with that mole right there, but seems to be having a bit of a moment. This is the first one of the Enclave events that I actually did. Whoa, what the bloody hell just happened there? Boom, boom, boom. Shotgun to face. Oh, well, that worked. Got me there.
All array components engaged. Activating targeting protocols. Please stand by.
It's supposed to be 3 weekly challenges, Kiwi, but possible it's unlocking early.
Signal strength failure detected. Signal boost procedure required.
Either way, I'm sure we'll be fine. I'll find out tonight if it unlocks. Or actually, I'll find out when I've done this event. How are you doing, Jessica? You alright?
Resuming connection process.
User intervention required. Temperature error detected.
By Friday. Nice. You got it, Tristan, did you? Well,
Immediately.
sure it's supposed to be 3, but maybe I misremembered, or maybe it's
Component failure.
dropping early. Either way, that's fine.
Support required.
Have it in a bit. I didn't really do many challenges this afternoon because I didn't want to get the rewards during the day. Get rank 100 during the day.
Jam detected.
Temperature
And then have
levels
enough all to do
corrected.
tonight.
Resuming remote connection.
There's one good thing about the next season. We'll have post-rank 100
Repair detected.
rewards available, so
Resuming
it'll still be worth
uplink
doing the
protocols.
challenges. There's the busted one over there. Boing. Excuse me?
System orientation complete.
Right.
Signal broadcast active.
Well, I don't think it was you shooting me, but somebody around here shot me.
Immediate evacuation required. Repeat. Please retreat to a safe distance immediately.
When you say safe distance, broadside of a barn right now. Whole of Welsh is trying to take me out. There! Get out of it. Oof. Well, I missed all the explosions, but I am not dead, so I'll take that.
Eliminated.
I should say that will be the final one complete then.
Thank you for your participation.
If that's the case, that's fine, because I would be... Yeah, I don't think I want any of the rewards for that. I'll be happy to get rid of the backpack, that's what I was thinking of. I don't need that, some shotgun shells. Okay. Bits of mole miner everywhere. So I should have unlocked the helmet then. I think, maybe, possibly. We'll check that out in a second. You hunt ferals. Let's go back to my camp and check that out. Actually, there's an armor bench up here, isn't there? I don't even need to do that. This rude individual up here is loitering near it. Dylan. Wrong button, but anyway. So let's check out helmets, see if it's under there. Not. Brotherhood Recon armor. That's the ordinary helmet. Brotherhood Recon helmet, the other one. There we go. I've got it. Guess we'll make one of them then, shall we? Balls off me. Food just spoiled. I've faced some sunlight, so I'll see it. Doesn't really go with the outfit, I don't think.
Something, ask the robot inside.
It's a bit chunky. Makes me look short. But I'm happy I've got it. I'll do the ones next week anyway, because I want the flags too, but... guess I'll have to stick with the backpack for a while yet, but still, that was cool. Not with this outfit, I don't think. But, have to see about changing that out at some point. We'll stick with the tanker helmet for now. Kind of goes with it a little bit better and doesn't make me look quite so short. The outfit's probably not helping there. I think the bagginess of the pants is making me look short for some reason. Either that or my character shrunk, one or the other. Either is... crikey, excuse me. Either one is a distinct possibility. Let's head to Lewisburg and hunt some ghouls up there, shall we? How are we doing, George? You alright? Sure if I caught you before. How are we doing, Ferry? Oh, yeah. Regarding the greenhouse walls, Jessica, sorry, I missed your comment, so clearly Steve's got it for you. Jeff Gardner said he wasn't aware that they weren't in the game and thought they had been overlooked in a previous in an interview last week. So he did also say at the time he was going to make a note of it and hopefully they'll get added before too long. It might take a little while before that actually happens, but that's cool. Yeah, out to chicken furry. That's never a good sign. One. What gun has escaped him? This is a Junkie's explosive, faster reload speed combat shotgun. I'm fond of it. I've decided to call it Quick Fix. Because it quickly fixes my problems. There's a lot of stuff on that Wendigo. Yeah. Which fixes my problems quickly when I can actually hit things. Which, admittedly, I haven't quite got the knack for yet. But we'll manage. Do like watching things like that go flying past me. I'm guessing I'm not going to find 15 ghouls here though. I guess somebody else had the same idea I did. Judging by the corpses all over the gaff anyway. Yeah. That one's caught me out before and absolutely mullered me, so I was not risking that guy getting up. Where else could we go? Somewhere that we don't go very often that might have ghouls. Go over and do those today. All locations we don't do very often that have ghouls. Anywhere in the mire? Sunny Brothers cabin. That has ghouls. Just salad? Shocking behaviour. Yes, I have not yet updated the command for that one, which I do. Got a new notepad, but I feel like writing update commands in the notepad is probably gratuitous. That'll do. Just write it on the back of that. Barely legible, but sometimes I'll figure it out. It'll do. Most of my handwriting in a nutshell, that. Barely legible. Okay. Do love the lighting in the mire. It is so gorgeous. That was a distinct fail. Long time of day, though. First thing in the morning will be better when the sun's sort of coming from that direction. Illuminate the front of the house. Still, there should be some ghoulies here. A load of crops here, actually, if you need them. And you are ready to explore the mire. Wouldn't recommend this spot for low-level characters, but ooh, for anybody who likes frames, apparently. But razor grain, potatoes, mute fruit, corn, yeah, everything you could need for veg starch. And a few extra bits besides. Be a couple knocking around this somewhere. Need to hack a terminal, I believe, don't I? I have to keep an eye out for one of those. Yes, found. Ah, I never really registered that that was a massive get trapdoor before. That's cool. That's been a long time since I was here. Do wish I could turn this into a camp and like shore it up, because this is the sort of place that if I found it in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, I'd just grab every bit of available wood and nail it over the windows, barricade the doors, or set them up to at least be secure, and there you go. You got yourself a nice sheltered home. Reasonably defensible, because kind of probably knock these stairs down and stuff, but yeah. And place to grow crops. This would be a good place to wait out the apocalypse. If only one could. But marked locations and all that. Look, I'm sans a few ghouls though. Head on down to Harper's Ferry, see if there's any down there. Far away. Out down the hill. Nice big open space here that you can build on though. I did want to do a build involving, where is it? Somewhere over here. There it is. There's a really, really cool spot. Between Harper's Ferry and Sunday Brothers Cabin, there's these two buses, complete with structure between them. Even got a workbench here. Unfortunately, everything is so cockeyed that you can't really place anything in here. Kind of close it off a bit, but yeah, it's kind of annoying to work with. I did have a go a while ago, it didn't come out so well. Like in the Brotherhood player icon, Tristan. I'll have to have a look. Who hasn't updated stream elements? Yeah, that would be me. Should be able to share the perk light out if you want. Backing off on me. Sod. Most of the time, 2 shots is enough to blow the head off. Yeah, there's usually ghouls just around the bottom end. There we go. And there we have it. Nearly there. I need to repair my armour. And hack a terminal. I don't know if there's a terminal here to hack or not. I'll head back and do some repairs, I think. Time to have a look at the daily op maybe as well. Take helmets from Jinro. Not familiar, so I wouldn't know. Goes great with the armour. Yeah, it would go with well with the Brotherhood armour, I would imagine. Looks like it would. Fire axe in the way earlier. So I need to change my loadout. So my current loadout. Got my strength maxed out, my agility almost maxed out, mostly for action points. Halfway up on the luck, halfway up on the charisma, not much in perception or endurance. That one, I'll open that. Need it, but I need perk coins actually more than anything else. Hear about the man who asked out on the Soltron? You never will. So, 15 strength. I had got, I should mention, for some extra points. 3 points, extra legendary points into luck and 3 into charisma as well, which is why I've got more than the normal number of special points. But, master shotgunner, expert shotgunner, all maxed out. Scatter shot for carry weight and reload speed on my shotgun, which makes it a really fast reload. Blocker is always good to get rid of to deal with melee damage, and because I wanted to keep my strength at maximum, I just chucked sturdy frame in there so my armor weighs a bit less. Skeet shooter's a must, so your shotguns are more accurate. Fire in the hole because I love my grenades. Don't really need the extra throwing distance, but the arc is worth having. I really get used to not actually using it, and I can free up a special point, but anyway. Fireproof is pretty much a must to resist explosions and flame attacks. I basically walk right through a Fat Man blast and not have to worry about it. Lone Wanderer because I'm, you know, antisocial. Travel Agent because I hate paying for fast travel. And Tenderizer because if the first shot doesn't kill, the second one is more likely to if you do a bit more damage. Demolition Expert for my explosives. Gunsmith so my guns don't break so fast. Adrenaline. No idea how well this works or not. I could swap it out because I don't really need that many ranks in it. See. I might see if there's any other perks I want in the agility tree at some point. But basically, extra damage for 30 seconds per kill. So if I'm fighting a group of enemies, I can take more out more quickly. Dodgy to avoid incoming damage. Action Boy for action points. And Enforcer to give a chance to stagger and cripple limbs from my shotgun blasts. And then the obligatory Class Freak, Such Genes, and Bloody Mess. So the legendaries, I've got Power Armor Reboot, which I've leveled up a little bit, because frankly that extra chance of being revived when you go down in Power Armor is great when you're soloing daily ops. Follow Through to give it a little bit extra damage if that if a ranged sneak attack doesn't kill, on the rare occasions I use one. I may replace this, or I may stack some more points into it, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Electric Absorption, because recharging fusion cores is awesome. And Ammo Factory, which I'm actually not using so much with this gun, but I don't want to lose it. I could possibly take it out temporarily, but we'll see how I feel. There we go, that's my build. Anyway, I wanted to repair some stuff, didn't I? Get my feet off there. Once we get legendary crafting, I'll actually jump back into trying to get my Secret Service armor again. Not much point until that drops. Only a week or so to go, 10 days. Something like that. Need a boomstick command, yeah, definitely. Site Charlie does have a load of ghouls on it, yeah, Gray. Went and did Radiation Rumble Cellar. Yeah, that's a good bet. But not running at the moment, and also I do it a lot, so... Yeah. Guided Meditation's running, could do that. That's good for ghouls as well, but I've done it now. Hack Terminal, level up, complete daily op. Might do the daily op in a second. Yeah, it's a good spot. Bed and breakfast. You mean Southern Belle Motel or somewhere else? Lost you now. Yeah, no. Oh, it was you, Gary, was it? Oh, I know what you mean. You mean this spot? Mountainside Bed and Breakfast. Yeah, I think there was a hint of a quest there. I'm not sure if I've been over there or not. Might do that at some point. How are we doing, Saints? You alright? House of Horrors is a good bit as well. Evening, what's up? How are we doing? Glad you're enjoying the builds, Saints. Should have one up over the weekend, another one, which should be cool. Yeah. The Asylum's one I do quite regularly, Kiwi, which is why I didn't pick that one. Was pretty much the first place I thought. And old Fort Defiance. Right, as soon as I'm here, let's check my carry weight. It's a bit higher than I wanted it to be. My stash box is nearly full, isn't it? Yeah. Two drops today from daily ops in one daily op, and I have both those plans already, so... Right, I guess we're going to go and do a bit of selling first, actually. I might have to queue down there. No. What was the other thing I want to do? Hack a terminal. The only one I can ever remember is at the lighthouse. I usually play most weekday evenings, so usually playing something somewhere between about 8 o'clock, well, 8 till 11 is usually when I play. A little late off the mark today, as I got rather distracted with my build for the weekend, but there we go.
Ready to initiate trading.
Like I have any corn soup on me. It shouldn't all have broken down quickly. Actually, I was on for a long time this afternoon. Maybe I did. Go away. Away. Oops, that was an error, but whatever. We'll find more time.
ready to exchange items.
It's getting back where I want it, really. Make sure I'm not carrying too much, otherwise I won't be able to get in power armor, which would be problematic. Right. Let's go and see if I can pick the lock at the hack the terminal rather at that lighthouse, if it'll actually respond to my clicks. We'll see how we get on. Schools in Bottega High School. Yeah, that's another spot. They're all over the place. Just thinking of them when you're on the spot, as always. Lovely day. Afternoon. Lovely afternoon. Ghouls up here, actually. Really? Means we've got some nice weather. Yeah, this is pretty much my main. Just rocking a Junkie's explosive, fast reload speed combat shotgun at the moment. I've got a couple of others as well in case I need them, but I generally don't. Slightly overkill, but okay. Balls. No, I think there's somewhere else for a terminal I can hack. Terminal at all. At McClintock. Yeah, I've got a anti-armor, I think it is. Extra limb damage, I think it's that. Pretty sure it's anti-armor anyway. Plasma rifle set up as a flamer. Pretty cool. And I've got a Tesla rifle, which is a quad one. Just 1 star, but I use it for tagging ghouls in Radiation Rumble mostly. Balls. Damn you people doing your dailies. Oh. Where I can hack any terminals. Yeah, no loadout command either, Stella. I was going to catch that, so... Being a pain in the bottom phone. No. Oh. When the hell do I ever type falling? I type fallout every day. Okay, terminal locations. Very convenient. Tower at Wade Airport. Try that, I guess. Find Wade Airport. My eyeballs work. Into Terminal in Fort Atlas. That's a possibility. That I go if I don't get anywhere else. I think the article I was looking at was quite some way out of date. Predated seasons being added to games, so. But terminals haven't changed much, so most of them. Yeah, I tend not to bother with hacker perks and stuff like that, and just generally don't hack terminals very much unless I have to, because most of what's in there is lore stuff, which is fine, but reading it on stream just takes forever, so tend not to bother so much. Bollocks. Humans could just kindly bugger off. Stop doing dailies when I need to do dailies. Damn you all. I missed something there or not? I think I have. The place looks different. It's been a while since I've been up here. True that.
Grow up.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step.
Ad Victorium, Initiate.
Don't mind me, I'm just hacking your terminal. Good shout there, Kiwi. This one's instanced, so it's a safe bet.
The elders have so much to teach us.
Nice.
I trust you're adjusting to service with the Brotherhood.
Bye. Oh, we've done it.
Morning for defiance and more time here.
Woo! Rank 100 achieved. That was nice and easy. Gin dinner. Yes, I'm familiar with how it works. I've just completed my 4th one. Hear that? I think I missed this last time. Forces of Freedom have liberated the natural resources of the Yukon territory. Robot transfers its own consciousness autonomously. Meanwhile, deep in a bunker hidden in the frozen Badlands, evil rebuilds itself. When 5 times 1, no imperialist army can defeat us. A bold new threat to manifest destiny rises. Commissioner Chaos and his band of rogue robots must be stopped. So there we go. Got the shiny new power armor skin, the blue one. I don't know how I feel about that compared to the red one. Actually, I like the fact it's a darker colour. I would prefer it if it was red rather than blue, but the fact that it's not got the dodgy paint job on the rest of it is definitely an improvement. I might have to change over that a bit. Armor Ice Cold Steel game board, which actually looks really cool. It's huge. Cool. Player icon. And 500 atoms. Some more looks at the power armor. The atoms are very, very welcome. So we'll fall back to my camp, I think, and tweak some stuff.
Like nothing we've ever seen.
Well, thank you, thank you. Remember when I shot the mounting robot in White Springs before did I learn about shooting people who get lippy? They have it coming, that's what I learned, Gray. I only do it in places where you know that the person you're shooting is immortal. Thank you very much for the super chat, Steve. Very much appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Very much appreciate that. Yeah, happy to hit rank 100. It's been, like, it feels like it's been a long slog, but let's be fair, it hasn't actually been that bad. I feel like I should trade with that guy. Yeah, I like the red on this one, but I don't like the winterized colours. Or the T45 look about it either. Yeah. So, it's a new one. Cosmos Dark Matter, Commission Chaos, Complete Chaos. That works as a name. Last one. I wonder if I could keep the hat and actually keep the head red. There we
Just
go.
can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just.
So wind up with the blue chest piece if I do that, but and the head won't match, but I'll stick with it as is for now. Did I cover this prefab in camp build? I've done it in a few, Saint. This one, I used it in a gas station build ages ago as well, and I think I've used it in other stuff as well. Good prefab, that one. Decent look at it from up here. But, well worth picking up. It's quite big, obviously, but cool. I do love this camp. I was toying with whether or not this would be the one that goes in favour of my new camp build, but clearly decided on get rid of the other one because I didn't really need the resources.
I was just thinking about you.
I do love this camp. It's so cool. Just works. So I should double check how much food I've got. Naffle. We'll get on that, shall we? Evening easy, how are you doing? You know, a bit more than I wanted, but that's fine. Okay, I'm on the right one. Guessing somebody loaded in upstairs, or at least in the house anyway. One of the drawbacks to this particular spot, the spawn points are a bit random. You're either inside the house, inside the greenhouse, or outside the walls. So.
Floating in space forever. Just wow.
More like making food if I've actually got stuff to make food with, won't I? That's very weight looking. Possibly a little on the high side here. Please. Let's test my armor out and check whether or not I can actually move in it before I disappear. That won't be a good option for other power armors. Yeah, I don't mind too much mixing power armor paints if they look good. And mixing power armor types, not so much. But yeah, the helmet would be quite a cool option. Although the fact your head doesn't appear in it is a bit weird. But I seem to be a disembodied superpower armor, which is kind of the point. But it is a bit weird. Every time I get into power armor, I get into that bug, unfortunately. I wanted to double check why I don't have any good grenades on me. Because life is cruel and unreasonable.
I just can't.
Do I have black painted arms and legs for T60? Yeah, I think I do actually, Tristan. Could possibly put those together. Want to think about. What did I want? Grenades, didn't I? Still got the crafting loadout on anyway, haven't I? Got to get Nuka-Cola.
Hey, thanks for letting me stay here with you.
What? Only 6? Where's the rest of my Nuka-Cola? Oh, I got 18, okay. So I need 13 frag grenades. I have a couple of spares now. Cost me 2 frag grenades? I've got 2 frag... What? Weirdness. Oh well, success anyway. Where are you, my gorgeous grenades? Thank you. Right then, so it's... Food and drink, corn soup. Name here, thank you very much for the new sub. Welcome, welcome. Right, make sure I've got the right one on. I have. Okay, let's go do that daily up. We got uplink. Resilient, super means, Volt 94. Not ideal, but should be doable. Thank you very much, Stevie. I do like that camp. I'm very fond. Here is, of course, a video, should you care to check it out. Quite a simple camp, really, in terms of actually putting it together. So... I can basically get rid of all the challenges on there because I don't need them now, can I? Okay. Ready, steady, run for it.
This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Greetings from uplinks in this area have stopped coming through. Find them, fix them.
Miss me? Oh, well, apparently he didn't miss me, but he should have missed me.
Before we can track down the uplinks. Move out. The uplink signal's starting to come through now. Watch for hostiles.
Oh, of course. Resilient, aren't they? Hit him. Give me that crap. That's more like it. That's what the reload should be. Come on, get up here. I'm not coming to you. Sorry, you're saying something. Rudely interrupted there, but a nice shotgun to your face. Catch. It went sideways and actually followed him around the corner. As you can see by the very little health that guy has. Stretch arms on that guy a little bit. Catch, boys.
Away from there.
I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. I loathe the fact that bashing attacks count as power attacks and use action points. It makes no sense whatsoever, even how ineffective they are.
Head to the second uplink. Yes. Get another uplink.
Yeah, needs to make a racket, don't
Almost there now.
Let's play, little human.
we? YouTube glitch, so I just saw chat in the video. Yeah, that's not ideal. It's more like a browser issue than anything else, but I don't know, it depends what device you're watching on, Fairy, I suppose. I hate when they won't come close either, because they try and lure you out of the effective radius of the uplink. I never know how far the radius is, so guys got these two wusses hiding on the other side of the place. Weirdos like this guy are wigging out and running really fast and ignoring the fact I've just hit him twice. I am not coming over there, dude. Too far away. Get over here if you want to get murdered. Catch, boys. I think they shot my grenade out there. It felt like they did. There's supposed to be blood in my HP meter. Good job they don't have Savage Strike at them, or I'll be getting absolutely massacred. By rights, that guy should have just blown himself up, but I don't think he did.
Yes. Uplink activity has been restored. Just in time, too. Some really nasty looking activity near your location. Head there and handle it.
What? What about the guys that I left deliberately on low health so that I could take them out nice and quick? Can't you make those guys the bloody targets? Game's cheating. Grand Daily Op is cheating. It's making me go and look for these bastards. Who are hiding in fucking corners. There's one. Go! Keep pressing the sprint button and nothing's happening. What's over this side this time? Oh, something. Hold on a minute, this shouldn't be too much problem. You lot bugger off, I'm trying to take out your buddy here.
These uplinks are going to provide critical data. You took down a major threat to Appalachia as well. Get some rest. You've earned it.
Decent time. Sweet. Yes, given that proper melee attacks don't take action points either, and they are more powerful, it is very, very silly that bash attacks do. I wonder if some of it's got to do with it being on the same keybind as like power attacks if you're doing if you are using melee, because those logically should use action points, but I guess that's what it is. Either way, no excuse. Get sorted, Bethesda. Come on. Not acceptable. Oh, there's things like this. Decent corpses around here. Put my number of shotgun shells. Single fire weapons are definitely the way to go. At least in terms of farming daily ops for ammo, anyway. Buzz, buzz. I hear a buzz. In the pipe. Get back through here and clean these lads out. Get a decent drop this time. 2 drops this afternoon, neither of them are any use to me. I already had both. Tad frustrating. Well, where are you? Take advantage of the good bit of scrap while I'm here. Cheers, go. Alright, what do we get then? Ahem. Another symptomatic plan. That's my second one today. A couple of crap legendaries. Yeah, mostly a pile of crap. Because the shotgun shells are the best, and there's not even 200 of them. All that effort. Poopy rewards. Not impressed. So today I managed to get 2 symptomatic plans and plan for the gutter as well, none of which I need. Oh well, we do. So, rank 100, success. So, while we're here, no, not that, that. Let's have a look at this bright idea of messing around with skins on the power armor. So, I know I want the helmet in red. We've established this. This is cooler. Where is it? Just chaos paint. There we go. So, don't want to check it on there really. Let's have a look at the torso. I do love the armor race one. Full of salt paint. That was really cool. But I wouldn't have the red helmet with it. I'd just have that straight up. Atomic Onslaught. That's not bad looking. Brotherhood paints are cool, but no. Black Rider paint? No, too cool its own. Black Bird is what I was thinking of, because it's black with red details on it and some white details as well, so that's a good possibility. Captain Cosmos paint, it's kind of entertaining, but yeah, very tubby. Guild of Antiquities isn't bad, but it doesn't really go with the red, that's just because it's gold and white. Ooh, Liberty Prime paint. That could be quite badass. Red Scare combo. Vertigard. Vertigard's quite cool, but it's a bit tubby. Mind you, says the Liberty Prime one. I think the Liberty Prime has better shoulders. Try that. We'll look at the right arm a second. Okay. So the Liberty Prime paint has pretty substantial shoulders on it actually. And what was the other one? Vertigard. Yeah. That shoulder is just hideous. So I think we'll go with the Liberty Prime one. Mix it up a bit, because that should be quite cool. And the sound effects for the Liberty Prime one come from the head as well, so I don't need to worry about that either. Those do get quite annoying after a while. We should have Liberty Prime on everything except the head.
Maybe I'm still asleep. Maybe.
Pretty badass, I think.
Maybe that's why I'm still having these headaches.
I did see a message about the Mountainside Bed and Breakfast. Yeah, Gary. Definitely have to look into that at some point. I don't think I've done the quest there. Vampire's Flamer. Problem with Vampire's weapons and daily ops is they're not damage centric, they're survivability centric, and speed is the focus when you're soloing them. Quite what I don't mind. What if I go this way? Not a bad look. Got some kind of temperature just to go full on Liberty Prime, because it is pretty cool. Actually, blue might even go better with that one. Just to be contrary. Shadow Prime version. There's two versions of the... Don't wig out on me, you dumbass. Wonderful. Wig out on me. There's two versions of the Liberty Prime one. There's the regular Liberty Prime, which is that one, and there's the Patriot Prime one, at least that I have. That's all red, white, and blue. Then use a Vampire's Fast Fire Rate Plasma Flamer. Nice. Yeah, Plasma Flamer's got a ridiculously high tick rate on it though, so it's going to be effective at whatever you do. And the issue with the decryption really is whether or not you can find the enemies fast enough, which is usually the issue for me. Just don't spawn anywhere near close enough together for me to get between the groups fast enough. Yeah, it'd be good for encrypted, yeah. Bit different matter though. I'm just drinking cherry and blackcurrant squash. Nothing spectacular. There's 3. I don't think I have 3. I don't think so. Have a look at him, can't I? Does it put me behind the toilet again? Bloody hell, doesn't it? Sometimes does this, and sometimes I can get out, and sometimes I can't. Keep doing this. I've been building all day. So, in terms of Liberty Prime ones, I've got Liberty Prime, Patriot Prime, and that's it. There is another one, I haven't got it. Obviously didn't come as part of that bundle anyway. So that's the base one, which is quite cool. Now that I look at it, I'm not a big fan of the helmet. Well, Mr. Fuzzy helmet, that wouldn't be bad. See how this looks. Yeah, let me out. Better.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Sold separately. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Squash.
Liberty Prime.
It's always good to see you around, friend.
America.
That shouldn't happen with this particular head-on, as far as I'm aware. I'm going to put this to the test in a minute. So. That kind of works. Come on. We can get behind that. I have to consider a different helmet, I don't know. Yeah. That'll leave for now. Gotta go and test out whether or not it's going to keep shouting at me though if I don't put the silent helmet on, because otherwise I might have to go for a different body job. Would suck, but... Apparently I'm cucumber. Now why? Bit sus though.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
Well, apparently the sound comes from everything else, but the suppressing of the sound comes from the headgear. It's practical, isn't it? Guess we're going to have to come up with a new plan. You're the Mr. Fuzzy helmet and red lamplight. Red headlight. Yeah, I've got a purple, which I'm going to imagine is going to be quite disturbing in and of itself. Hellfire skin. Torso. Guess Vertiguard's probably going to be my best bet next after that. See how that looks. Don't like the shoulders though. Don't know that I can live with them. Really detest those shoulder pads. Green white fences on the 4th tab of the shop today. So I noticed it there at all, to be honest. It was just a door when I looked. Not a bad look. The red might even work a little better with that one, I don't know.
It's okay.
Shoulders are fucking hideous though. No, can't live with it. I really like that Liberty Prime paint, but it's annoying that the helmet is ugly and I have to have it to suppress the noise. Can't really win on that. I do like the armor race one though. And the old like that armor race set does look glorious. I think I'm just going to have to endure the full Liberty Prime set, aren't I? Because it is very, very cool. Just can't see the helmet when I'm in it. Who's the fuzzy one? That is a ridiculous combination. Sooner or later I'm going to have to use that as well. I'm not going to stick with this, but I do want to see how it's going to look with a purple headlamp on it. Yeah, they definitely are the worst part of those guys. T65 chest's a bit weird for me. It's just a bit
Voice
too
module
bulky.
Online.
But you shouldn't
Audio
be.
functionality test initialized.
They kind of blend into the rest of the head with the purple. Slightly less menacing than the dirty yellow is. So there it is. It's just the clean ones though. Which look way too clean. That's cool. Need to go through this in more detail more often. Need to get that. Actually, I can almost afford. Although in sheer annoyance, I'm like 19 short and don't have any major prospect of getting that 90. That's what I like to get. Some stuff I missed that I would pick up, but... I don't think there's anything there I really want. Be a Terra bundle. Nah, nothing there I really want either. Radio Warlord stuff's not. And the drums. Might have to pick up some atoms before long. Right. So... there we go. Not quite as cool, but I do love the textures on this suit, so.
I am Liberty Prime.
Yeah, don't blame yourself.
America.
I've got the silent helmet on, and yet he's still making noise. That will be unbearable. Liberty Prime Paint silent mode. May just be bugged. In which case, if there's nothing I can do about it, I'll just go back to the blue helmet. That is kind of an... I do want to know those. Oh yeah, is the visor again on this one that goes... glows with the colour of the headlamp. I'm going to add the bugged armour to the list though. Right. I'll have to make a point of submitting tickets for my slowly increasing list of bugs, but I'll wait till after the update, I think, and then I won't submit for things that are just about to fix. So. Check something else. Definitely isn't a silent mode torso, is there? No. Like it's just kaput.
Go to space, they said. The whole world will be watching, they said.
There we are. I have to deal with it, I'll just have to deal with it. Nothing like chilling camp only to be started by your companion bursting into a random drum solo.
Around people again.
It's a decent way to be disturbed, I think, I agree. I don't know if the drums are Tama or Pearl. Assuming either brand exists in the Fallout universe. Could be DW, that'd be even cooler.
I still can't believe I was the only survivor. Now I have to find out what happened.
I'm not sure what white helmets you mean, actually, Libra. How many for time? Ticking on. I'm gonna think about it. It's just double skull this weekend, and that's nothing particularly spectacular to be doing. Other than daily ops. Gonna do jailbreak, I guess, can't I? Grab a little bit of bullion, because it'll probably be worth having before too much longer.
As the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary,
Or more worth
I
having.
have an urgent request. It seems Mad Dog Malone's gang is planning to break him
Baby
out
Carlos.
of prison. I will not allow this to happen. All gun-toting citizens are encouraged to help me stop them. It might be best to seek higher ground to benefit all these civilians.
Human time is done. This is the age.
This is the what, sorry? Being rather verbose there till I shot him in the face with a shotgun. I don't want to climb to higher ground, because if I do that, then the event will advance. Come down here, you annoying buggers. Bloody super mutants. No manners. Stairs. Yoink. Yeah. So we were saying the other day about falling damage being based on height, not speed. Just terribly backwards. I've got 40 seconds until the attack begins. Cool. Can we take these guys out? Did you die? Based on that rationale, parachutes don't work in the Fallout universe. According to the physics of this game. Ah, god damn it. Ran out of action points. Probably because I was being shot. These stairs are terrible as well.
Mike! Oh. My head! Tear! Rin! Crush! You disappear! Go there!
Disappear? I took a sidestep. I'm just blind apparently, right? Hold on a minute. Just need more bullets. Most of the gang slain. Like it.
They are shooting in my turrets. Without them, I am unable to support your efforts.
I don't want you to support my efforts. I want the XP for myself. Will we get Brotherhood flags? Brotherhood flags are the reward for the next set of Coming Storm challenges, Junkie. No, the ones for next week. If you watch out for those, you should be able to pick that up.
Those miscreants are targeting the turrets. If at all possible, protect and repair them.
Yeah, I could see them having a lot to say about the ward.
Gonna study your brain!
Stealth Prime. Don't know that one. Got the Black Rider skin though. Oh, I've done that one before, so I kind of want to do something different. Yay, monies. Stock up on those bottle caps.
Some of my turrets are out of commission. You might want to consider repairing them.
What?
Look at your death! Head hurt!
Tragedy for a guy with no head, that. Stealth Prime's all black. I think I've got a couple of all black ones, but yeah, pretty happy with the combo I've got. I do like the texture. And some go for pink. That's not what I wanted to do. Why the heck did that happen?
My turrets. Don't let them damage my precious turrets.
That was weird. Whatevs, we have succeeded. Kill the suicider before he reaches the door. I guess whoever was over there banished it then. would you repair the turrets? Just an annoyance. Ah, plasma caster. Fair enough. Pink excavator outfit. Very cool. So, another one off the list. And Foundation sent some treasury notes in, I guess. You fall from any height in power armor. This is true. There's a question of how prevalent power armor would be. Well, power armor is a relatively recent development anyway, and in the last sort of few years before the bombs dropped, the last sort of 40 years, maybe 50 years before the bombs dropped, power armor was even a thing. So they must have had parachutes before then.
I have ruined it.
Hey, someone's got the settler relief backpack.
Ruined. No.
Oh, I hate this misty, foggy crap.
On sale.
Foundation and those raiders up at the crater just don't get along. They want to take everything we've worked for.
All these newcomers make me nervous.
How we doing now, you alright? Anybody selling anything interesting? Probably not. Let's go and have a look. Anyone who worries about accidentally buying something in the atomic shop? I suspect so, Tristan, yeah. If you do happen to do that, in the unlikely event that you do, just get in touch with Bethesda straight away and they'll refund you. I'll check you're not up to anything unreasonable, but yeah, they're usually pretty good about that.
In this weather.
Or it was the wrong way. There's nothing down there after all that. That's not bad. Leaves the Wendigo rug there.
Looks like it's always cloudy.
Mostly because those things are more annoying than anything else. But then I just have an issue with the Wendigo and the what's it rugs, the Deathclaw ones as well.
It's just about time to eat.
Nothing particularly interesting going on there. Somebody's glitching. Doubtful.
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Weapons there, maybe? Probably not. What else we got? And over the side? Not really. Apparel. What's happening now? Not a lot happening, apparently.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain.
One there. Might be worth a look. When I ended up buying fusion cores of me, plasma cores of me. Yeah, I gotta admit, a bunch of power armored soldiers dropping out the back of a plane and landing on the ground like Iron Man kind of style would be pretty badass. Certainly make an impression. Very
Nice to
cool.
see another visitor around here.
I wish I could be a scribe instead.
Fully enclosed staircase going all the way down here. Isn't the fancy stairs though?
To think how small these mountains
Done a neat job on that, to be fair. Definitely done a neat job. Apart from the massive floating foundations there, anyway. Can't have everything. Ooh, very barracks-like. I like it. Apart from the Drake. Bogs. Anything cool going on in the cave? We'll have to have a look. Okay. Not done a bad job of getting that out there. It's a bit different.
Property of the Brotherhood.
Ooh, this is very clean. With the white lights everywhere. That's very, very clean and cool. I like. Very different tone to the way I went. It feels smaller, but I think it's probably because the floor's much higher up. I suspect that'll be why.
Be eradicating super mutants.
Cool though. Still haven't found the vendors though.
I
Did a power armor landing, I see.
power armor in my size.
Still haven't, yeah. No idea where the vendors are. Why they didn't just alternate the stairs so you didn't have to do a full loop each time, I don't know. Oh, there's a vendor. I ran right past it.
Elder Maxon say if he saw the state of your camp?
Bleeding
Sometimes I think
emote bug.
I woke up in a pile of smoldering debris. And I met someone, a stranger. And over time, well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that.
A rat away
I do
a
know
day keeps the mutations
have changed
at
a
bay.
Anti-armor gamma gun. The most pointless thing ever because anti-armor won't affect a gamma gun's damage. Oh, well, I suppose it'll affect the ballistic damage actually. I didn't realise it did ballistic damage. Okay, fair enough. Take it back. Not bad, yeah. Oh, line and sun's rolling. Interesting happening there. Head off and go and chase down a little bit more. A few more treasury notes. Terms rewards should be improved repair kits. I think they should ditch the repair kits altogether. No need to repair. No need for repair kits anyway. Just go back to camp and repair. Really breaks. So, that's kind of the idea. On the mild travel paint, but price is a bit high. It is fairly high, it is true. I really do not have the right weapon for this right now. Go with this. It's great watching Englishman queue. Yeah, we're rather good at it. We really need to nerf the crap out of fixers. It's this shit. It's not funny. In fact, I'm deeply suspicious of what's going on here at all. They don't seem to be firing bullets, but they do seem to be taking them out very quickly. But I am very suspicious. Great if that would actually work. Almighty Ender, Cyberborg, and Beckfist Wolf, thank you very much for the subs. Clearly, Stream Elements is up to its usual business of taking its sweet ass time. Anyway, I'm leaving this. I have no desire to hang around and have anything to do with that bell end. I'll admit, I'm curious as to what it's going to say on this. This all came through quite recently. But far enough apart that they should have come through separately, not together like that. Can't get back into the game now. I think it's crashed on me, actually. Lim and say it probably has. Yep. I could have told you it wasn't responding. Thank you very much. Oh well. It's about that time in the evening anyway, so I think we'll do the sensible thing. See how many times I've got to press the button before things work. Nothing's cooperating tonight. And call it at about that point. Ah. I do like... Yeah, not sure how I feel about actually that power armor at rank 100. I like the fact that it's like more black than their previous ones, which are more of a winterized colour. The rank 100 power armor paint. But I wasn't convinced about the blue, but somehow it does seem to look a little better, that blue hologram. Interesting. I was really not expecting to feel that way about it, but apparently it is cool. But definitely think it goes better with other types of power armor. Wish it didn't look so much like the T45, because... Yeah, by the time... Windows gets around to telling me something's not responding, it's usually bloody obvious what's going on. Oh well. Yeah. Happy to have the atoms. I need to pick up a few more, I think, because there's a few good things in there. I actually missed out on the brick walls. I didn't manage to pick them up in time, which is a bit disappointing. Excuse me. So I'll have to watch out for when those come around next time. Got the iron fences though, those are alright. Although a bit niche, I think. Yeah. So, how long have we got now until steel rain drops? I believe it's like a week and a half? Yeah, a week and a half. 12 days. So, a little bit of downtime. I've definitely got to go and chase down those Brotherhood flags, so I want those. But other than that, should have a pretty decent setup and a nice little break between now and the start of the next season, which is cool. Looking forward to seeing what's going to be in the patch notes for the Steel Rain update, because I've got a feeling those are going to be pretty friggin' extensive. So there's a lot of very, very cool stuff going in there. I suspect the bug fixes will be huge as well. Yeah, the brick walls are cool, but unfortunately couldn't pick them up at the time. Yeah, my quad fixed with 85 shots. It wasn't that was suspicious, Steve. It was the fact there weren't any shots coming out of it. And it was just instantly nailing them all so fast, and he wasn't missing either. Like, yeah, maybe he has some insane VATs on the go there, but it's just too fast. The target switching was way too quick there. There's something funky going on. Though 85 shots is pretty awesome. Yeah, 11 effectively now, yeah, so. Imagine it's got a drum magazine and a and then the quad effect on there. That wouldn't be quite that high. Yeah, the Respawn's just done another build using those brick walls, which is quite cool. But, I don't know what to do with them. They're cool, but a little too clean, really, for me. And I don't know if they do snap, but I don't know if there's a version of them that is non-snapping. And even if there was, it wouldn't look great. So they kind of have to snap together. Might be able to come up with something that works. We'll see. There were brick sort of trying to think how to describe them. Bricks, they're like junk walls or barricades, something like that, to go around the outside of your fences, I suppose. To go around the outside of your camp, or anywhere else. But they were brick and plaster, and they were quite nice. They were in the Atomic Shop 2 weeks up until last Tuesday, but for the 2 weeks preceding. They were quite nice. Fortunately, I didn't get around to getting them, so. Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, to be honest, there, Steve. You getting half your ammo loaded into weapons, and your assault rifle often has 400 ammo into it. That one, I think, Kiwi, is probably just a case of switching between 400, I should say. Yeah, it's probably just a case of switching between a much higher capacity weapon and then back to a lower sort of magazine-sized weapon quite quickly, because sometimes it gets confused and thinks you have way more shots in your magazine than you're supposed to. It's happened to me a few times as well. Brick walls and kind of plastered, yeah, that's the one star. And you can't reload until you've got below your usual level of ammo in the clip, which is a very weird sensation. It's not the end of the world, but hopefully they'll get it fixed. I'd imagine it'll be on one of the things on their list to fix for the next update. To the been able to. Ooh, excuse me. They haven't updated the launcher yet with the new Inside the Vault though. Cheers, sir. Happy to have that one crossed off. Decent bit of progress on that. It didn't take too long. It's going to be a 10-week season when it's all done, so back to the usual, well, back to the first season's length. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think 12 weeks is probably a better bet for most people, but it is what it is. I am surprised Steel Reign's coming as early as it is. I thought it'd be the end of the month, not the start. You run out and go back to your regular 30. Yeah. So the same thing's happened to me a few times, Kiwi. It is what it is. Think you can't feel spice. You're right. It's either not that hot a pepper or you've damaged yourself very. Mind you, it's all deception anyway. It's not like it's actually hot or doing you any damage. I mean, you don't eat a whole bucket load of them anyway. There's a bug preventing you from putting your blueprints in shops. How do you mean? You can't sell them in your vendors, or you can't build things in workshops, Gray? You go either way, that one. Yeah, it was a bit deceptive. My guess, though, is when they did the community calendar initially, they probably didn't have confirmed dates for when they were going to launch Steel Reign. I suspect that's a more recent update confirmation. They won't want to nail dates down until kind of the last minute, I wouldn't think. Just in case something goes wrong and they do have to delay, then they don't have to say they're delaying if they can avoid it. Not that it's the end of the world, they do, but yeah, try and avoid if they can. You should hold off on legendary power armor and come up with some new prefixes for power armor. I don't know if there are some new legendary attributes for power armor or not. I don't think there are any power armor specific ones, but I'm not sure. But they may add more later. But they've rebalanced a huge number. In fact, they've rebalanced more of the legendary attributes than they've left alone by quite a long way. Got a big margin, so there will be a lot of things changing come the 7th in terms of legendary attributes. Most things will be getting more powerful, which is probably the wrong move, I know, but you know, what can we do? So, some of the new ones do look cool. Oh, I see, Gray. A couple of buildings blueprinted specifically to drop down when you claim a workshop. Only one of them's working. Yeah, it's strange, especially if they used to work in the past. That's not a bad plan, that. I think a portable blueprint. I mean, that is basically what the blueprint system's for at its core. Like movable small camps. Yeah, I'd still take the whole system out entirely if I could, but yeah, that is basically what it's there for. But there we go. I'm sliding down my chair inch by inch here. Yeah, there are a couple of quite cool looking legendary attributes coming with the next update. I can't remember what though. Some of them are. Some of the cool ones. Yeah, the aristocrats one's quite good if you don't run around with a lot of caps. Like, of the weapon stuff, like, good. At least 75-80% of the attributes are getting rebalanced, according to the wiki anyway. And I think it's probably quite accurate on that. Yeah, aristocrats looks cool as one of the new ones. Gourmands isn't a bad one. Damage increases as you fill your hunger and thirst meters. Works like junkies. Only for what's junkies really? Works kind of like the aristocrats, or to a lesser degree, I suppose, junkies and things like that. Like the reverse of bloodied, really. But for food and drink, that's kind of a fun idea. Juggernauts, that's already. Yeah, Juggernaut's weapons are a new one. Damage increases as health increases, so really good for those high health builds. That is literally the opposite of Bloodied, which is cool. The buff to mutants will be nice. Nocturnal's still going to be pretty crap, but at least it won't be nerfed during the day. Just get a buff at night, so that's going to be an improvement. A whole lot of new stuff here. No, nothing new on the second star. Doesn't seem to be anything new on the third star either. No. Not for weapons anyway. The new first tier stuff looks cool, and some of the changes look nice. Thank you very much for the new sub, Brandon. Welcome, welcome. Eesh. Got grit in my eye. Feel like I have. The armor ones. Again, aristocrats. That'll be quite cool. An overeaters one. Actually, not a whole lot of new stuff, really. There's not sure if some of the second stars are new for. Yeah, there's some new ones for armor on the second star, like fire resistance, explosion resistance, radiation resistance. I actually think that was already in. Prior resistance, stuff like that, because they're adding more elemental damage. So that's quite cool. And the third star attribute for armor is quite cool. It does different types of elemental damage to enemies who attack you in melee. That's quite cool. But again, not spectacular. They're oh good god. They're low tier attributes, but there's some cool stuff in there. I don't want to overdo it, because otherwise things will just wind up way too powerful. Like the pod trailers building. Sure, the ones you mean, Kiwi. Mind you, I would like any of the trailers to build in, like massive articulated lorry ones, and I want shipping containers. Definitely want stuff like that. Realise I need to add that to a list of things. Caravans, loads and loads of stuff like that I'd love to get my hands on for building with. Yeah, literally bajillions of things in the game that I want to see added to the building system. But, excuse me, one of the things I do want to see added to the building system above all else, or done to the building system I should say above all else, is I really want to see them reorganise the menus, because they are just such a mess at the moment. Semi-truck, there you go. The massive 16-wheeler job things, the huge ones that go onto a separate cab vehicle and they kind of reverse clip up, yeah. But I appreciate the translation, Greg. Yeah, there's so many things like that that'd be fun to work with and build on and around and do stuff with. I'd like to see the bridges that they added a while ago snap to upper floors so that you can build proper walkways between structures that are up in the air instead of having to have them stuck to the ground all the time. I'm guessing the reason they're not is a blueprinting issue, but yeah, could be better. Yeah, just a lorry for the most part, I'd go with Steve. But there's a couple of different types in there that are, well, there's a couple of different types of truck, so being specific about which one is kind of handy. What else I'd like to get a hold of and build with, or have be turned into sort of prefabs, maybe. That's the word I'm looking for. Like the Flying Fortress, the crashed plane was a really cool prefab, but definitely needed a little bit of work. And more things like that would be very, very cool as well. I made a decision the other day, with a little nudge from a certain YouTuber I watch, go out and get myself a new notebook. I've been meaning to do this for ages, because I had a tiny little one that was like half the size of that, just not big enough, and it was a pain in the arse for keeping notes in, and lots of bits of paper just scattered all over the desk. So I spent the last sort of day and a half sort of compressing all my notes down, or throwing out the stuff I don't need and putting them into there so that I can actually make use of it. And listing some things I want to make videos on, some things I want to suggest to Bethesda, loads of stuff like that. Bugs I need to report. There's tons of stuff in there. I copied down, recopied out rather, my list of places to find all the crafting materials as well, and also for doing flux as well. And so I've got like 4 or 5 pages of that stuff in there as well now. which is a very, very nerdy thing to do, I'm sure, but very, very helpful. Much better than my previous arrangement of just having crap everywhere. So, quite happy to improve that. Which is what I'm scribbling in right now. Doesn't mean I need to learn to write quickly and neatly, which, yeah, 34 years have not pulled that one off yet. So I'm not liking my odds. Yeah. What else would I like to say? Train cars. I'm going to go and add that to my list as well now. Having train cars like we did in Fallout 4 and perhaps even a few more options along those lines would be cool to have available to build in. I like the box cars in Fallout 4. It was one of the DLCs that those came in, but I can't remember which one. Contraptions, possibly. I mean, games had manuals, and manuals had blank pages for notes. Vaguely, yes. Gray. I actually do remember things having manuals. I remember some of them having really, really thick, chunky manuals. Before they stopped doing that. Yeah, making notes is very handy. For gaming in general, but it's also handy for YouTubing reasons as well. Or build locations. You need another map for that first. Which is not going to happen anytime soon. In fact, we're more likely to see fewer ones, because as they add new content, they'll add new locations to the map. Change currently buildable locations into non-buildable ones as quests go to those places. Like the bridge at Harper's Ferry that's very soon to be a no-go zone for building. Going to upset quite a few people, I am sure. They will log in after Steel Rain goes live and suddenly be told that they can't place their camp, they're going to have to move. But there we go, that's life. It's going to happen when they put new content in. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these new locations though, like exploring that train tunnel should be cool, because Big Bend is already pretty cool. And having a few more locations like that should be potentially interesting. As well as sort of exploring what's actually going on in Vault 96, is it? Outside of the daily ops. Down to my elbow, but it hurts. I'm falling apart in my old age over here. Anyway, folks, the frontier is shrinking. It is. Definitely would like to see a new map, but the amount of work that would be involved in doing that, especially on the team working on the game now is much smaller than the team that developed it in the first place. That would take a lot of doing, especially alongside existing content beats. The amount of work on top of everything would be nightmarish. He's moved on since then a while ago, Tristan, but yeah, that is would have been a camp that would have had to go. Good camp, that one as well, so oh well. Speaking of, should have a camp up over the weekend, possibly tomorrow if I can swing it, maybe Sunday if not, so one or the other. I'd prefer tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Shouldn't take too much to make this video, so yeah, quite like my new camp. It's fun. So I think you'll enjoy it as well. It's not back in time. Yeah, here's nice. Yeah, so camp build over the weekend, and we'll jump back into Fallout on Monday, and I'll have to figure out what we're going to do. Probably Deguare's quests, and there's the continuing Brotherhood of Steel community challenges as well, which are kind of a little underwhelming. The rewards are quite nice, but they're not really, they don't have the community vibe in the same way that they did last year. They were better last time around, so IMO. It'd be nice to see them do something in a similar vein that's yeah, a little more community driven in future. Anyway, that sort of stuff should be on the cards next week, and we'll see if we can actually squeeze 2 Mass Effect streams in for a change next week as well, seeing as I have failed miserably on that point in the last few weeks. Try and get back onto an even keel. We'll be jumping into Grunt's loyalty mission on Tuesday, and then the next compulsory mission, which should be cool. Made it back, Matt. Long appointment. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Always back for the end. Cruel, cruel fate that you suffer there, Matt. So yeah, that's a plan for the next few days. So as usual, you guys know where all the subs, likes, social media links and merch store that is in chat and down below, and channel memberships and all the other stuff like that are if you're interested in any of that. Thank you very much to everybody who has done so. Thank you very much for the super chat tonight, Stevie. Really, really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. And yes, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Don't work too hard. Chill out. Enjoy it. From what I hear, our temperatures are going to start climbing again over here, so it's going to be a mixed blessing in the coming weeks. We get to see me melt into a puddle in my chair again. I'll have to work on my cooling option. But yeah, in the meantime, the weekend should be nice and chilled. So I do hope you guys have a good one as well. Well, for now, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I will catch you on the other side of the weekend. So, thanks for hanging out, folks. I'll see you then. Night. Where's my button gone? There it is. Night.
Bye.